my name is Adriana, and I am specifically wearing this Jonas Brothers concert t-shirt to make you all jealous. If you are new here, it's nice to meet you, and if you're not, welcome back to the mess that is me talking. So, I was having a grand old day yesterday. Me and my boyfriend were out, we were hanging out, we were getting food, we were shopping a little bit. It was fun, it was great. And then we go to a Barnes & Noble's, of course, because I cannot resist. And this Barnes & Noble's is huge. It is not a normal Barnes & Noble's. It is gigantic, 2 floors, and the first floor is huge. So huge, in fact, that there was a used book section in the back of the store. In this used book section, there was cheaper books that people have donated. I think the most expensive book I saw back there was like $10 at most. Very cheap books, so me and him are just walking around. These books are in fairly good condition, seeing books for like $5, $8, and we're just having fun, right? And then I see this. The entire collection of Beauty is the Beast, $5 each. I feel like I robbed Barnes & Noble's. I feel like I robbed them blind. Like, these were only $5. They are in amazing condition, not torn, not scratched. They are like practically brand new. The only way you can tell that these are like old, of course, is the yellowing on them because they are from 2002. So I'm an opportunist. Of course I bought the entire series, and with a membership I bought it for $23. I robbed y'all blind. I've heard of Beauty is the Beast mostly because I'm interested in reading beauty pop, and I would see it recommended a lot on like AniList or My Anime List. So I've heard of it. Never really was interested in reading it, of course, until I bought the entire series. So I'm just gonna talk about the low-key mess that this book series was as I take off the little stickers here. I'm not a sticker moving professional. This is my first time actually taking stickers off manga. Of course, I've taken off stickers of like soft cover books, but this is the first time doing it for manga. I'm gonna try my hardest not to ruin or dent these because, like I said, these are in amazing condition. If I ever wanted to resell them one day, I would get a bang for my buck, let's just say. So I figured I'd just talk about this series because I read it all last night, and wow, was it an adventure, I guess. For my tools, I have a tweezer, I have a smaller tweezer, and I have nail polish remover and a Q-tip. I don't have glue gun because I'm not a professional at this. In any case, if this does leave residue, the sticker here and the sticker back here, then I'll just use the nail polish remover and like kind of get the gunk. So just watch me take this off and I will talk about Beauty is the Beast. So like I said, this series is from 2002. It's so old that if you flip to the back of it, you will see that volume 3 of Ouran High School Host Club is coming out in November. So it's pretty old. Let's just all appreciate this peel real quick. Oh, ow. So this is an old shoujo beat, as you can tell from the art. Very gorgeous art though, she's very cute. And just the way the summary is in the back, you can tell that it is very old. So what is Beauty is the Beast about? Well, we start with our main protagonist, Emmy, who is dorming in a girl's dorm because her parents are moving far away, and she's 17 and she's like, I'll just dorm with these girls. We learn pretty quickly that this girl is stupid. She is just, wow. Emmy is dumb to a point where like it doesn't annoy me like some shoujo main characters, but it's just kind of comical at times how brainless she is. In one panel, a character asked her what her favorite fragrance is because he wanted to get perfume for her, and she said birds. She liked the smell of birds. So Emmy meets our other 2 main protagonists, I guess you could say, even though the manga stops caring about them when we get to at least like volume 3. Their names are Misao and Suzu, and Suzu is portrayed to be like that cool, suave kind of girl, but she's illustrated very masculine to the point where she looks eerily similar to her love interest. Every single time those 2 were in a panel, I could not tell them apart. It actually was really bad. I was begging that they wouldn't get together, because if these two started dating, I genuinely could not tell them apart. And then Misao's cool too, I guess. She has like a fascination with bodies and like body structure and like masculine bodies, regardless of it's like male or female. Pretty weird. But those are our main characters. Oh, and Zuzu also has like a thing for like nice looking underwear. That was like a whole chapter where she's like, I really like nice lacy underwear, but everyone thinks I'm so cool and suave that I can't let anyone know. I don't know. So in the first volume, Emmy is dared to go get a nameplate from the boys' dorm. Now, the boys' dorm in Beauty and the Beast is a lot nicer than the girls' dorm. Like, they have AC, they have like good like central heating, and the girls just have nothing. Their dorm is so old and run down, and it's just a really big plot point sometimes that in some chapters they're just trying to get like heating or nice things for the dorm, because just the budget is so low for this poor girl's dorm. It's actually kind of sad. So Emmy goes to get this thing, and she meets our main love interest, Wanabuchi. She calls him Wanachin, so I guess that's what I'll call him, because she says Wanabuchi is too much of a mouthful, but Wanachin's better. I have no idea. Look how nicely that came off. Very nice. Wanachin's described as like so cool and suave, and like he is mysterious, that kind of bad boy type, and nobody really understands him, and everyone's so jealous of him, and he just has such these good looks, but like maybe he's like low rank yakuza and no one really knows. So kind of just your stereotypical dumb girl protagonist and a very hot bad boy. We learn a little bit more about him as the series progresses. Like, he used to live in Mexico with his grandfather, his little sister died of illness, and his parents are divorced. So pretty tragic backstory for this cute guy. We also learn that he leaves the dorm every single night outside of curfew because he is working a job at a waiter. They hired him because he's fluent in Spanish, and I guess a lot of the restaurant's patrons are Latin American, so that's why they hired him. So he just goes to work there every night. Of course, Emmy follows him and is just like, whoa, you got a job? That's pretty cool. It's pretty adult of you, even though they're all like 17, but okay, Emmy. From the get-go, you're like, oh, okay, Emmy and this boy, they're gonna get together. It's pretty obvious, like he only smiles around her, and like, oh, she's like one of the only ones to make him laugh, and like, oh, the kids have never seen him laugh and smile like that until Emmy came around, you know, your average shoujo love story. But then it gets like weird past volume 2. So in one of the scenes where Emmy follows Wanachin to his job, she notes that he's getting his haircut done by like a very like older, mature looking woman, very beautiful woman. And it just turns out, we find in like volume 3 that they're dating, that Wanachin's with that woman, and he just goes over to her house to like hook up with her and spend time with her. What? That threw me for a loop, because I was like, oh, he already has a girlfriend. What more to the story is there? And not only that, a new love interest is introduced in volume 3. Out of like nowhere, he just kind of appears and falls headfirst in love with Emmy. I was really confused because that love interest is introduced. He's like hopelessly in love with Emmy, and they start kind of getting along, even though like Emmy's so stupid, she doesn't even know what's happening and all she's thinking about is food. So when the guy asks her on a date, she's just like, sure. Like, it's just like no big deal to her. Which, okay. And by like volume 5, he's referred to as her boyfriend. I don't know if that's supposed to be taken like jokingly, but that's how he's referred to the point where Emmy invited him to meet her parents. What? So these two were just love interests at the same time. And I thought after it was revealed that Wanachin had a literal girlfriend, that he was out of the race, that he was out of the competition, of like, oh, well, that's that on that. But no, he was, I guess, still a viable player in this love game, even though he's literally with another woman who's like twice his age, by the way, but I'm not even gonna get into that. Just so you know, gross. It was so confusing, because for volume 4 and 5, I was like, oh, okay, this is not about him anymore. And then it was all about him in the last few chapters. Oh, this is taking me so long. Please, God, help me. There's also like a little side thing where like Wanachin becomes the president of the dorms, but that's like only used as a plot point for one chapter, and then it just doesn't really matter the rest. Like, he doesn't even do any of his president duties. He's just kind of there. He was only made president because the guy who was the president, you know, like a real like adult man, was like, oh, I want you to suffer because you don't follow the rules and you leave every night to go do stuff. So suffer. That's literally what he says. He tells him to like suffer. Relax, man. So yeah, he's just named the president, and it's just like important for like one chapter, and then the rest they're just calling him president, the guys in the dorm. I don't know what the point was of making him president, but I mean, okay. I feel like if I had Gugon, this would take a lot quicker of a time, but I don't have Gugon because I never thought that I'd ever be doing this. So it was either nail polish remover or rubbing alcohol, which I don't even think we have. This series has like a 68% on Annie list, which is what I use. So I wasn't expecting like the next Nana from this thing, but wow, was it just so underwhelming. I feel like everything was fine until a new love interest was introduced, because he did nothing. There was one scene in volume 5 where his sister was like, does your new girlfriend know that you've had 12 girlfriends? What? And then that's never brought up again. Like, I don't even think Emmy knows about that, because they're not dating anymore. Or maybe they never were dating. I'm still not clear on if these two were dating or not. And then there's like a quirky little scene at the end where like, oh, my mom and dad used to dorm here. They're in Mexico right now. So we can assume that Emmy and Wanachin get together at the end of the series. Even though it's not shown, they don't have like a kiss or anything, or there's no like real confirmation that she even likes him that much. I mean, there was that scene where he's like, don't talk to me again, because his girlfriend broke up with her and then she almost died of heartbreak. But other than that, I thought she just liked him because he was cool, which I mean, he is. I didn't think she was like in love with him though. The series was really weird, and I feel like if I didn't get such a bargain deal for it, I would have never ever picked it up. Or if I did, I genuinely would have dropped it. Like, probably mid volume 3, where things started to get a little iffy. And I thought with like having introduced love interest for the two friends, I thought they were gonna do something with that. I thought they were like gonna actually get together. But no, after volume 3, it just became all about Emmy, and we kind of forgot about her friends. Which, I mean, I'm not complaining, because like I said, if I had to see those two in the same panel together, I couldn't do it. They look the exact same. I really don't know what the artist was thinking, making them look the exact same down to like their hairstyle. Like, maybe one has like a little different of a bang. That was the only way I could differentiate them. Other than that, they were the exact same. I just still can't get over how amazing condition these are in. Like, they're literally perfect in every sense. Props to whoever owned that before for taking such good care of them. And I hope you got a good deal from Barnes & Noble's, because wow. Can I get this perfect? Hold on, I might have to use my other pair of tweezers. I don't know why I have these. These are supposed to be for like ingrown hairs in your eyebrows. I have other ones that are small too. I can barely grip them. Look how tiny they are. They're actually useless. I rate the series overall like a 6 out of 10. I didn't really expect much from it, so it's not like I was disappointed in any sense. I was just kind of confused throughout the whole thing. The concept of living in like a girl's dorm and like being rivals with the boys' dorm, I thought that was cute. But I feel like the only one who had real character was Wanachin, because of his backstory being fully like developed and talked about and looked through. I think he was the only character I was meant to care about. The rest, I don't know about y'all. Even if the series was kind of lackluster, like I said, I'm still shocked I have the entire goddamn thing, and I got it for $23. So I'm definitely gonna keep it around in my collection for a little while because the art on it is kind of cute and it will make for like a good display. But in terms of actually reading the content in it, it was It is really cool though seeing like a blast from the past, because like if you flip to the end of the book, you can see like an old like Shoujo Beat like subscription thing where you can mail in your check to subscribe to Shoujo Beat. Yeah, you have right here volume 4 of Ouran High School Host Club available now. Whoa. You have Nano right here, which is crazy, coming out 2006. That's insane. I'm trying really hard not to like indent it with the thing because like I said, these are near perfect condition and I kind of want to preserve that as much as I can. So there you have it. I took off all the stickers. I have a little bit of a mess of stickers right now on my desk, but the entire series is de-stickered. All the backs are de-stickered, the fronts, no more stickers. And they all look very nice, very neat, in a nice, perfect condition. I will never get over how nice of a condition these actually are. Even the pages, like everything was fine, perfect. Yeah, this was kind of a chill video, just talking about my thoughts on this just basic, ordinary series, but it is cute art. I got it for a hell of a deal, so I'm gonna keep it around in my collection for a little while because it was a steal. And I hope that was relaxing and enjoying to hear just me talk about it and just me scraping off little sticker junk. This feels so smooth now. I'm tempted to even put like a manga cover over these so they stay perfect because I'm really scared of ruining these. That's just how amazing this little time capsule is. If you like this video, maybe check out more of my face. I have a lot of videos on this channel where I just talk, I just ramble in the same style like this. If you're interested, you should follow my Annie list and you can see what animes I'm watching, what mangas I'm reading, maybe chat with me about our favorite things. It is a fun time on there. I basically treat it like Twitter and it's just a great time all around. And that's all for this video. Stay tuned for me just talking about things that I want to talk about. I hope you all stay well, stay safe, and I will see you again in the next video.